They go nutty. All right, we're going to go to Andrew here because, oh my, tomorrow is your birthday, right? Oh, he's now hugging people. Family members all coming in saying happy birthday.
Into his booth.
Andrew's the only one that really gets his birthday celebrated. The rest of us try to hide it.
We do. We try to hide it.
Yeah, Andrew has a festival for his birthday.
He does. And it's amazing because he's actually in his booth.
The only festival larger than Andrew's birthday is actually Cinco de Mayo, which is celebrated worldwide.
So I don't think he knows his mic is on.
Oh, he doesn't. Well, I better stop that because that could get ugly. Here he is, Willie Waffle, wafflemovies.com, the man. Good morning, Willie.
Well, yeah, Andrew is the only one of us who celebrates his birthday because those numbers haven't gotten so high to be a little bit embarrassing.
True.
Yeah, that's a very good point. I mean, the rest of us please don't even remind me of my birthday.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
And,
Don't remind anybody else either because I don't want them to hold it against me.
Yeah, and I for some reason it seems that Andrew is still in that stage where getting older is a good thing. There are benefits
absolutely.
to
There's still things to look forward to. There are accomplishments ahead.
Yeah, when I turn 30, I'm going to be able to do all these things. I don't know, but once you hit 30, it begins to go the other way.
You're planning for death after that stage.
Right.
Come on.
Yeah.
Then after that, it's like, oh, God, I'm 40 and I never did that. Oh, God, now I'm 50 and I never accomplished that. Oh, I'm 60. It's over.
It's over with. Instead of I haven't accomplished that, it's I'll never accomplish that. That's what.
Or I finally have the money to accomplish that.
Yeah, well, that could be. I mean, there are those that can look at this from the positive side. All right, what is this Finding Dory?
What is Finding Dory?
For some reason, I keep thinking connecting it to Dora the Explorer or something.
Well, there's a little bit of exploration going on, but it's the sequel to Finding Nemo.
Oh, it is.
You see, you're getting older. You forgot 13 years ago there was a Finding Nemo.
Has it been 13 years since that movie?
It's been like 13 years.
Wow. That was a really good movie. I seem to remember taking my daughter when she was quite young to see that movie.
Yeah, and I think this one's pretty much a family movie as well. And it's set about a year after everything that happened with Finding Nemo. And Dory remembers all of a sudden, hey, I was looking for my mom and dad. And now she remembers they're all the way across the ocean in California. So Nemo and his dad join her on the big, big adventure.
No alligators in this movie, right?
No alligators. No, there are some unfortunate things that happen in the trailers that make you go, "Oh man, Disney might want to pull that now."
Wow.
Yeah. But, hey, the movie I think is a very warm, very loving movie, and you are just going to be smitten with little baby Dory, the cutest little thing you've ever seen created for a movie screen.
So Dory is Ellen DeGeneres.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh.
Right.
And she has been massively promoting this on her show for months now.
I'll bet.
And there's Dory cereal, there's Dory everything. You can just
Yeah. I've been hearing a lot. I just didn't. I didn't know that there was such a fish.
Oh well, yeah.
Oh yeah, the blue tang.
Yeah.
So Willie, and you forgive me if you already addressed this because I was.
Bill wants
it was
to move
so
on
nice.
from Dory.
Partying and celebrating with your family. Yes.
Well, wasn't it like
because
a big
the show's only for Andrew. This is the Andrew show. This is his moment.
No,
Yeah,
I was
continue.
very curious to know something about
Most
this film.
people would love to be able to, when they've missed something on the air, love to be able to just kind of hit a little button in their car and say, "Could you repeat that again?"
I'm doing exactly that for them.
Okay, good. All right.
So I was actually genuinely interested. This was a milestone for Disney, in the sense of the relationship between characters.
Are you talking about the alleged two females who might be a couple?
Yes.
Oh,
yeah, there's no hint of that in the movie.
Okay.
Like in the movie, it's a scene and it happens, and I feel a lot of people are trying to interpret it the way they want to.
See, all this time I thought they were Lebanese. I didn't even have any idea.
Well, no, because people had made a big deal about it before the movie was released. Like I saw a bunch of articles about it.
So there's no gay movement here, is there? In this Finding Nemo, Dory.
No,
Finding Dory?
I mean, I don't think anybody who's involved with the movie said we're going to make this grand statement and we're going to make history for Disney. No, I just think they made a scene where two women happen to be standing next to each other. I don't know what their relationship is. Their relationship is not important to the scene. It's not important to the movie. They're just characters.
The Guy Fish love it. I don't know what anybody else is saying. So.
You guys are just.
Well, can I ask? Is it maybe because Ellen has such a prominent role in this movie? Is it?
No, I think what's happening is there's this big movement to either announce that a current Disney character is a homosexual or create one that will be in a future movie. And so the people who are involved in this movement who are looking for this are trying to maybe create something that isn't there, or trying to promote something that maybe somebody didn't intend.
So, yes. And it's funny because it's how the anti-gay movement will find something in a movie that isn't there. Like, if you remember, there was a big thing about the purple Teletubby, or what was it?
Oh, the Teletubbies, yeah.
Whatever that was.
Oh, God,
and who was the minister that came out? Which
Jerry Falwell.
That was Pat
Jerry
Robertson.
Falwell. Pat Robertson, yeah. And that really wasn't. There was no gay around that at all. But on the same side, I think the gay movement does the same thing. That they look into a movie and they try to find something that says, yes, this is a landmark moment here.
They said the same thing about the
Milestone.
Wiggles,
Yeah, the Wiggles. Some of those guys were just...
They loved fruit salad.
Yeah. Okay,
Yummy,
moving
yummy.
on. What are you giving Finding Dory there as I shut off Andrew's mic?
I am going to say 3 waffles for Finding
All
Dory.
right, so it's good. All right. I'm excited about it. And Central Intelligence. The Rock is the school nerd who became a CIA agent. Kevin Hart is an old friend, learned into joining in on the latest case. What do you think?
That's right.
Yeah.
I think if it wasn't for Kevin Hart and The Rock, this movie would be arrested for impersonating a comedy. It really is a movie trying to be everything. It wants to be a buddy comedy. It wants to be an action movie. It wants to be a spy thriller. It wants to be a drama. It wants to be a movie that teaches you it's bad to be a bully. Well, I mean, the only thing it's missing is Andre the Giant's ghost possessing The Rock and making it into a horror movie. But these two guys have the chemistry to make it work. And The Rock is hilarious. It turns out Kevin Hart's more the straight guy in this movie. It's The Rock who's having all the fun. He's the one who's acting slightly deranged and completely, enamored with his former friend. And, he plays it as a very lovable, huggable teddy bear trapped inside the body of a professional wrestler.
You sound like you kind of like this.
I think, I'm going to go 2.5 waffles. I think it's entertaining. I mean, the story's all over the place. I mean, essentially the story doesn't matter that much. You just want to see the two of them having fun.
Got it. All right, good stuff. So that Finding Dory is a goodie. Now, is this, by the way, one of those movies that even adults will find some humor in and enjoy?
Well, I think Finding Dory is not so much about the humor, but I think it's about the warmth and the love and the kind of the messages about staying true to those who are in your life and important in your life. And I think in that sense, adults will like that aspect of it more than some goofiness or some silliness.
All right, and that's the big change in a lot of these animation movies that we've seen over the last 20 years, where these cartoon characters have taken on human emotion.
Oh, yeah, and you see it all the way through Finding Dory, and that's why Finding Nemo was such a big hit, because it connected with, adults, it connected with humans who have emotions.
Yeah, some do. Some humans.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
I've heard it. All right, Willie, it's wafflemovies.com. Before you go to the movies, check out Willie's website, and we'll talk to you again next week. Thanks, man.
All right, you guys have fun, and happy birthday, Andrew.
There he goes. Yeah, all right. Got a break. Hold on tight. WIBX.